What's up with the YouTube? Got a message that's on my mind for anybody that needs to hear this, man. You gotta detach from the outcome and attach to the journey. That's why a lot of us just fall off from creating or, you know, feeling like we fell off or we fell behind in our goals because we're attached to the outcome. We're attached to the instant gratification when you should detach from it and attach yourself to the journey. You must love the journey. The journey from starting from ground zero to building yourself up. The journey from not knowing anything about whatever business venture that you're in to gaining the information day by day, step by step, brick by brick. You should attach yourself to the journey and detach yourself from the outcome. We all want the outcome. We all want the now. We want the things. We want this. We want that. We want the money in the bank account. We want the nice house. We want the this and that, whatever. But we're missing the most important factor. We're missing the most important thing of this whole thing that we're trying to achieve, and that's the journey. That's the getting there. That's the work. That's the doubts. That's the climbing that mountain. It's what really we need to attach ourselves to. You know what I mean? You gotta fall in love with the journey and stop worrying about the outcome. You already have to be the person that you are mentally and move as if you already are. I said this before, and it's so true. I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm not where I want to be, physique wise, but I'm moving as if I'm already in that position. I'm moving as if I'm that person that I want to be. And I'm taking the daily steps to get there. So you can't let your present outcome deter your future self. Because if you let your present outcome be the end all be all, then you don't even have the motivation or the inspiration to continue moving forward towards your outcome. Because you're looking at the now. You're looking at what it is now. This is a game, but you have to play it. You know what I mean? It's levels to this shit. And every level that you go up, it gets harder and harder and harder. But it's the game. And you gotta love the game. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy the process. You gotta enjoy the losses. You gotta enjoy the heartbreaks. You gotta enjoy the misinformation. You gotta enjoy the even when you lose. Because it's a part of the game. It's a part of the journey. You know what I mean? So just stop focusing on the outcome and just enjoy the journey. That's all you need to do. That can alleviate a lot of your stress. That can alleviate a lot of your lower self inner thoughts. Because this doesn't have to be your reality if you don't allow it to be. Like I said before, the universe responds to what you feed it. How you think, how you act, how you move. The universe is responding to that. So if you're responding to the universe with a negative outlook, then that's going to come back to you. But if you respond to the universe with a positive outlook, you'll get that back as well. But you must fall in love with the journey and stop attaching yourself to the outcome. Because the outcome is the byproduct. It will come from the work that you put in. You know what I mean? So, but you got to enjoy this journey. You got to enjoy being at rock bottom. You got to enjoy not having it all figured out. Because these are the times that's building your character. It's like playing 2K. You have no badges, no skills. You walking around with the brown shirt with the 2K shoes on, nothing. But as you progress as a player, you get more badges, you get more skills, you get your shots up, you get your dunks up, you get your speed, your agility, your clamps. Because you had to go through the journey to gain all those attributes. But you would have never gained those attributes if you didn't go through it. And that's what a lot of us need to understand. We're not going to gain this success until we go through it. Your business is not going to pop off and jump off until you go through it. Because with those losses come lessons. That's why you got to detach from the social media. That's why you got to detach from comparing yourself to other people in this world, because that's all distractions. And you can't be distracted when you got a purpose. You can't be distracted when you got a mission. You can't be distracted when you know that you were anointed by the Most High to do something in this world. So stop attaching yourself to the outcome and start attaching yourself to the journey. Because this is the real work right here. This is the beauty of it. You'll get there, but you have to believe. Even when it fails, even when it's not looking good, even when the sales not going right, even when you're not getting the views, even when you're not getting the instant gratification. Get used to delayed gratification. Fall in love with the journey, because this is where it starts, man. Action, action, action. Not just thoughts. We can think all day, we can imaginate all day, but when you put the action behind your thoughts, oh, it's a game changer. It's really a game changer, because you're actually taking the steps to get to where you're trying to go, instead of just thinking about it, wasting time, procrastinating. Fall in love with the journey, man. Detach from the outcome, because the byproduct from the outcome will come if you stay focused on the journey. And that's real talk. Whoever you want to be, move as if you already are in your current position, until you actually become who you want to be. Real talk. Chop it up with y'all later, man. Peace.